Wonderful afternoon, everybody. It is Monday. I had the weekend from hell behind me at work, and today's a day off. I needed the rest. Tomorrow I'll be back to work again, so short day of rest, but nonetheless much needed. So yeah, just got out of the shower. Been watching the weather here, kind of disintegrate more or less. It's not as bad as it could have been, but we are getting a good amount of winds and rain and the associated power outages with it. So it's been a fun day on and off, and as you were able to see, I was finally able to upload the videos I made on Friday, and yeah, I didn't have it in me to do that this weekend. Unfortunately, I also missed a whole bunch of live shaves, Caps and Manny, and so yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. It was Saturday. I didn't even have 5 minutes to sit down and eat something, so, and it ended up being a 14-hour day. Yeah, I'm just saying. So anyway, enough complaining. I'm sorry about that. Right, today's shave. We are going to use the Speick shave stick. It looks like so. Great stuff. Love the scent. You can smell. Well, it smells kind of herbal a little bit. Not like, you know, like a basil or anything like that, but you know, like a herbal lavender or something. Because there is lavender in it, and the Speick plant itself, the extract that is in here, also has its own scent. And I'm just gonna check something out real quick. Yes, potassium tallowate. Wonderful. So this is a tallow soap. Just saying. One of the very few that you can still get. I know Palmolive gave up their tallow stick some time ago, and now have only the regular formulation, which isn't bad in any kind of way, but for those of you who like tallow, this is still a tallow soap. So, alright, anyway, as a brush today, we shall be using, what else? We're going to wear it in, the Sterling Boar, which has been soaking since I got into the shower, so about 10 minutes. And as a razor, we will be using this beauty, the Gem Micromatic Clog-Pruf. Oops, there's a little bit of hair. Micromatic Clog-Pruf. See if this will show up. Alright, and as you can see, it's got the two bumps there. That means it is made for the flatter blades. Now, on the Micromatic open combs, there were two versions, ones with these bumps and ones without them, which are flat. The ones that were without bumps were basically dialed into the vintage blades, which had a thicker spine on them. The ones with the bumps came about once the reversible blades came about for the Micromatics. And of course they didn't have a spine on them, so they were flat. But in order to achieve the angle, they put those bumps in there. Just kind of as a little side note. Alright, let me wet the face real quick, and then we'll get into getting the lather going. Alright, so just a little bit of water on there. Just gonna put some water on the stick. And then apply plentiful. I haven't shaved since Friday, like I said. It was a busy weekend. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys are doing well. I am, like I said. My parents that live down in Florida, they sent me a text this morning that everything is more or less passed through. We're just getting the stragglers of winds, but it's all kind of dying down. So everything is okay. I was happy to read that this morning when I got up. So yeah, and I hope if you have relatives, I know some of you do, that they are okay, and you do hear back fairly soon. I know the communications down there are slim to none in some places, so I hope everything works out. So yeah, and then while we're at it, I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's Monday, I started the week, so yeah, that's that's more than plenty. So okay, almost forgot the blade. Where did I put that? Ah, there it is. Where do you have that laying out? Okay. Alright, what we'll be using is a gem stainless. It's a Tepella PTFE, basically Teflon coated, and it was from the Jim D bar. So yeah. Okay, I don't know if you heard that. Hold on a sec. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. The winds have picked up a little bit, and yeah, branch about this size just fell onto the deck. Nothing damaged or anything like that, but nonetheless, it was a thump that I just kind of wanted to check out real quick. Alright, yeah. Okay, so let's shake out the brush. We're gonna leave a little bit of water in there, it being tallow, and me just, you know, having gone into the living room. And tell you what, this brush is already getting softer. Now, even though I did not shave while, you know, I was watching some of the shave videos, you know, after getting off of work, what I did do is just kind of lather it up, have it soaking, lather it up, just kind of work it a little bit. Yeah, I know it's kind of odd, maybe it's just me, but you know, just playing around with some lather while watching shave videos. Call me weird. So this is coming together nicely. And when you're using a shave stick, you want to go in just a tad wetter, just to kind of be able to pick up all this soap that's on your face. You want to work it. Just dipping the tips a little bit. A little bit more. This is coming together real good, and the brush is surprisingly soft today. It's not real prickly. Cool. This breaking might happen quicker than I thought. Like I said, with my cheap old board, it took the better part of probably 2 months until it lost some of its stiffness and prickliness. This is already coming together real well. Now it's by no means already broken in already or anything like that, but it's, you know, it's more enjoyable than I thought it would be. So as you can see, plenty of lather there. Good lather on the face, if you guys can see that. Just kind of, okay. So let's get that blade loaded, and with all gem razors, style razors, you load the blade carefully into there if it wants to go. I'm a little bit off today. There we go. Laid into these notches here at the end. Make sure it's seated properly. And then all you do is screw down and you're good to go. Now this is a little bit of a milder one. Like I said, I haven't shaved since Friday, so 3 days of growth. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, about there. 2.5, 3 days. And yeah, let's get going. As you can see, today I have not been able to go to the barbershop just because my back was killing me, and I opted to stay at home and just kind of rest. Did a few things around the house, but basically not very much. This morning when I got up, I was walking around like some 80-year-old. Actually, I think they probably walk around a little better. So, yeah. Right. So this is coming along nicely. Actually, the lather is a little on the dry side, so I could have added some more water. That's what I mean when a little on the dry side. And they said it's a clog-proof. Nonetheless, let's see how long the power stays. You saw that flicker, right? So, hold on, I'm gonna have to open this up. This was a little too dry. I just had to rinse that out. Alright, we're back in business. So, let's just finish this pass, and then on the second pass we'll just add some water into it. Oh yeah, we've been having power outages on and off all day. It's nothing real major. I mean, you know, the longest one was I think like 2 or 3 minutes. So, but it's about 5 or 6 now. We got the flickers. Nice and smooth shave, taking it down. Even though this is one of the milder micromatics, it's still a micromatic. That means it's in aggression, it's still a little more on the aggressive side compared to a Gem G-bar, or a featherweight for that matter. That did take it down nicely. Alright, well, I'll rinse off real quick and then we'll be back for the against the grain pass. Okay, and we're back. I'm gonna dip the brush here a little bit, get some more water in there, and I've got water on the face, so I'm just gonna incorporate that. That's better. Great smell, good soap. I don't think I've ever gotten a bad shave out of a Speick shave. It's protective. The ingredients in it are a little bit on the, you know, they support the healing process. So, good cushion, good glide, just great stuff. I don't like the flickering right now. So if it goes dark, I apologize. We shall see. Let's get the shave over with before it does. Oh yeah, they are efficient. Not quite as smooth as the G-bar or the featherweight, you know, as far as, I mean, they're smooth, but you get more blade feel out of these. Good. I don't know if you can hear the wind picking up on outside. It's moving about. Not much I gotta say. I gotta check out the weather radar here right after. See where we're at. I mean, I know this is part of that Irma system, but how far along we are. Alright, great, that rinsed well. Let me rinse off a little bit and then we'll do the pickups, I guess. Yeah? Alright. And we are back. So, just rinsed off a little bit. And as you can see, it's holding plenty of lather, but I did pretty well overload on the soap with a stick. You know, went a little overboard there. I think probably about a third less would have been very sufficient. So let's just take out what we have in the brush. And as you can see, it's still holding a good amount of water. So, yep. Just keeping that at the ready. Oh, there you are. My usual spots. Could be an ingrown. And as far as all the other weather goes, it's cooled down quite a bit due to this system. Today was the first day I actually pulled out my hoodie. I was going outside for a smoke. So I think it's safe to say that even though we might get the odd warm day in between, fall is here. just a little bit there. So yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on all the videos. I just got done with Michael Friedberg, and this morning Paul H, his Sunday shave, and yeah, just been kind of working through. Watched Dartmouth shaving with his gold dollar. That was fun to watch. And Daddy D's Den tour, which is wow, very nice. Man, there's one spot. Alright, I'd say that's it. Okay, so completely rinse off and then I'll be back for the post. Alright, and we are back. Oh, yeah. Skin feels good. Like I said, Speick does not disappoint. It's a good soap, and I think I overdid it here a little bit. I might have gotten the angle slightly wrong going over that way. And yeah, I could feel a little something there. It's nothing major. I don't know, the witch hazel and everything will take care of it. So yeah, let's go through what we've used real quick while this is drying in. Today's shaver, the Gem Clog-Pruf Micromatic with a 10 pellet blade in it. And I don't know, today wasn't so smooth. Worked well, regardless. But I don't know, it was a little off. And I mean, that kind of stuff can happen. You have days where you can have everything right and it still doesn't quite feel 100%. A lot of the times that's you. It's like if you're in a bad mood or something like that, or not feeling well, your skin will usually show when you're shaving. That's one thing I've noticed. So when you're not 100% up to snuff, just feeling a little under the weather, yes, you want to get a shave in, but typically your skin kind of, reacts a little different. Might not take the abuse as well. So just saying that it can happen. So let's get this out of the way here. Right, so soap today. Hold on, let me just dry this off. Let's show this side. Speick Men Shaving Stick. Shaving soap. This is what it looks like. And it says on here with skin soothing lavender. So what it looks like, great stuff. I like the smell. Scents are very objective, so I'll have to leave that to you guys. It's not, like really present or anything like that. But you get the hints of the lavender and the Speick plant and a little bit of that herbal, medicinal kind of lavendery-ish smell. I don't know, I'm gibbering on. So right, brush for today, the Sterling Soap Company boar brush. Surprise of the day today. This was actually fairly smooth already. I was expecting a little more stiffness and prickliness, but it is apparently wearing in very well. So this is almost worn in. And now we're going to follow that up with something I got in the mail call, in the Sterling mail call. I wanted to try this out. The bergamot lavender. Focus. There we go. Aftershave, and we're going to give this a go. And the smell, the scent is just fantastic. You get that sophisticated citrus smell of the bergamot, and then right behind it is that lavender kind of flower, well, not floweriness, but a little bit of herbal flower-ish kind of deal. And bergamot itself is slightly floral, Wonderful. So we're going to give that a go. And yeah, okay. As expected, a little more feedback right there. But nothing to go screaming about. I've had worse. So, just getting a little, my hand's a little wet. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells wonderful. Okay. That's a scent I was interested in, and this might be one for not just a small bottle. It smells great. Today, yep. It's not feeling tight. I don't know. We're gonna give it a go without the balm for now. We'll see how it develops. Might put one on later. So we shall see. Alright. Anyway, I've babbled on long enough. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time. Even though the weather conditions have improved some, please be safe. Yeah, I hope any relatives down in the storm areas are okay, and everything is well. Let's put it this way. Anyway, have a great Monday evening. Thank you very much, and yeah, I'll see you as soon as possible. All right, thanks guys. Bye.